if a man gets into a confrontation with another group of men in a public place and he chooses to mace the other people, is that acceptable, or is that some hoe ass shit?
I mean, if
because
a man
he did that to Soulja Boy, for the record.
I mean, that's what they allegedly. Ain't nobody got maced. They said it was an error. Ain't nobody put it in it. He can't even shoot straight if he did it.
Right. But if you knew that somebody tried to rob me yesterday and I pulled out the mace and smashed them, like is that respectable, or is that some weird ass shit?
I mean,
that's cool shit.
If you come and try to jack me, I'm gonna shoot you. I ain't gonna have no mace.
That would be the question: is why are you carrying?
But you got to
have your hand on a mace?
Okay, you got to understand. This is a man that talks about weapons,
right,
and has all these guns, and he never shot nobody,
right.
So talking about it is one thing, completing the act is something else. So he's talked about all of these things, and just like and that's the formulation of a retarded mindset. That he's from little old town in Texas, and he's a 60 Crip. He comes to big old California to meet Melvin Farmer,
right?
8 Trey Crip, gangster Crip. And he didn't know that the 60s and the Crips were warring for 20 years.
The most famous gang rivalry, realistically, in the history of gang
He didn't read that in Monster Cody's book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that didn't come in the pages. So he went they say he came down to St. Andrews Park looking for where's Skull.
He walked right up to me and he called me OG,
man,
and I say, don't call me OG, bro.
Who in the hell is this dude? And he say he from 60. He said he either got to be the police or the biggest fool. Melvin said, well, he from Texas.
Right.
So he came and infiltrated, and he was always so mad about the way he got situated and the things that's happening in his wife. Like Melvin said, he's tried to sell a weed, then he tried to sell crack, and he got robbed. He started pimping, and he had this white girl that had 2 trick babies, and a real pimp took her, and she left the 2 babies. So all the tests he need to get a DNA test on them kids.
She left the babies with him?
Yeah, and that was behind the dudes that took him. They had rented a yacht in Marina Del Rey. When Charleston White, they the ones that were fronting Charleston the money. When Charleston got robbed and tied up and lost that, he told me this. And he say, man, I say, did that hurt you? Was it a big loss? He said, man, it hurt me with them dudes. And the same dude went back and took Charleston White and everything else and left Charleston with the kids. The same dude who he was getting it from. Yes, sir.
What the fuck? Let me ask you this. I'm sure you've had a million weirdos try to be cool with you over the years. And so your radar has probably, like I feel this way, that my radar for telling when somebody's talking to me if they're a weirdo or if they're a cool guy, I feel like I'm pretty good at making that judgment call. How did you let that one slip by? When you look back on it, should your radar have been a little bit more precise to spot that he was a weirdo?
But let me tell you this. Busters get in your life quicker than anybody else. Real dudes, you don't want to fuck with them because we ain't got nothing to say.
Right.
But they all got, I got another little Billy Barty ass guy that he has all these claims and he knows all these people.
Right.
But you from Pacoima.
Oh.
Shit.
And you know, and so you have all these associations. I've been gang banging since 1959. I've never met Big Hugh. I know Dale Dog and Stutterbox, but I never did business with them. So how do you come in from 93 to 2000 and you get all these hookups? You gotta be an agent. You better watch Scorpio and
But let me let me
will
answer that
touch on
question
that.
about
Damn.
it wasn't no slip throat. It wasn't no slip throat.
Yeah.
Charleston was a good dude.
No, he wasn't.
No, I'm just saying I'm speaking for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm speaking for me
He came
at
with his
this
hands
time.
out.
No, he didn't come. See, we keep it 100. Charleston isn't the same guy, and you'll see the videos until after he got robbed. Everybody at that park, he talked it sensible. We was having fun. He didn't have the same attitude that he had now until that robbery occurred. Then that changed his outlook as far as what he's read in the books and all that. So he didn't come like, oh, playing old dumb. We was doing a lot of little things together, and everybody accepted him. He come, he bring his weed, and everybody knew him. So after that, cause he told me, man, I was in Texas right when they had the cold in Dallas, and I knew the plot he was doing. He told me, I'm right there. He say, Melvin, I'm finna go the opposite of everybody or what everybody's saying. And that's what he doing right now.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.